All right. So can my Lakers sign Lamar Odom, Trevor Ariza, and hopefully Shannon Brown? It will be tough. Here's the thing. There's a lot of factors going in. First of all, Lamar Odom has already said publicly that he'll take a pay cut. But Lamar Odom made around 14 mil this year. So in terms of a pay cut, what does that mean? Are we talking about significant pay cuts, or 1 to 2 million? Now, Trevor Ariza pretty much has been getting bench warmer money. So of course he is owed some decent money to make up for last year as well. And he only made 3 mil this year, while Luke Walton, Vujacic, and Adam Morrison pretty much all made 5 mil this year that just passed, and they're all making 5 mil this upcoming year. So where are we going to get the money to pay for Ariza, who only made 3? Because realistically, we have to give the cat around 8 or 9, right, to keep him happy. Now, you figure, even if Lamar Odom takes a significant pay cut, it's not going to be that much. So we can't say, we'll take what we cut away from Lamar Odom's contract and, give to you, because there's still going to be, we're still going to be missing a couple of mil. So we could either, and we have to factor in Shannon Brown as well. I keep on forgetting. I don't know how easily we can trade. I feel like we can keep Luke Walton. We'll keep him. But in terms of us trying to move Adam Morrison and Vujacic, I don't know how feasible that is, because that's $10 million for players that don't even play. I can understand if here and there. Last year, Vujacic, I would have said he was worth it, but the way he played this year, and the fact that he really doesn't know how to play defense, he's not worth that money. But can we offload him? Who knows? Another option is if Kobe opts out of his contract and, figures out how to restructure it so we have more money available. But I don't know how Kobe works in terms of contracts. And even, and maybe he could try to work something out, because realistically, Fisher's probably going to retire soon. Even Fisher's getting 5 mil next year. So it's like, if we can make this work for another year, we could definitely make some changes, because we have a good 15 to 18 mil coming off of the salary cap. But who knows? And we still have to factor in Shannon Brown. Shannon Brown only made, I believe, $900,000 this year, and he'll probably get a couple of calls based off of what he can do. So realistically, if we want to keep him, we got to give him at least 2 mil. I think he'll be happy with that. But we just have some really bad contracts. I didn't know Adam Morrison I think he's making like $5.1 million next year. I had no clue he was making that much. Why would the Bobcats pay him that? But anyways, so we'll see, man. We will see, because Ariza definitely is owed a decent contract. And I don't know what a pay cut means to Lamar Odom. The Cats made 14 mil, but who's to say that Lamar wouldn't want a pay cut, because he knows his role is diminished? My thing with Lamar is, you've had a chance to be a major player on the Lakers before we got Bynum and some of the other pieces when you were in Miami, even on the Clippers, but you never panned out, but you were getting paid pretty well. That's my take on it. So maybe it's kind of, pay what you owe. You kind of got paid in the past for services you really didn't live up to. So why not take a significant pay cut? If he'll take 9 or 10, right, more so 9, I feel like we can, bring everybody back and make it work. But we'll see how he feels. So anyways, cross your fingers, Laker fans. Take it easy. God bless.